Today, we are going to be talking about the original Louisiana hot sauce. Hello, everybody. Today, we're going to be talking about the original Louisiana-style hot sauce. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to review different hot sauces, some hot peppers, hot pastes, hot honey, that kind of stuff, everything to flavor food and everything like that. That's going to be fun to do next year, probably next year. Me and my wife are going to retire. I'm going to travel the world for a long time, for years, hopefully. And I thought it would be fun to try hot sauces all over, especially I get to Southeast Asia. I think that's really going to be fun. All the different restaurants, their styles of chili paste. And when I do try them when I travel, anytime I travel or I'm at a specific place, I'll make sure I mark it and I'll geo-locate it down below the exact place of where I got it from in case you guys want to try that there. But we're going to be talking about where's the Louisiana hot sauce, a little about this sauce here. I grew up in North Dakota, not the big, huge mecca, like I think I said that before, of hot sauce. It's not. Got in the Army, started getting into hot sauces, and I got Tabasco pretty quick, but right when I started, there was still a little, hot for me right away. And we had this in the Army, pretty much where I was stationed in Germany, at the mess hall. Every table had this and Tabasco on it. So I started using, because I really started saying, when I started using this a couple times, I started saying, but it just deepens the flavor and everything. That's why I like hot sauces. I'm not into it for the heat so much. Too much heat is just heat. There's no flavor. I'm after flavor. I'm going to try some hot stuff, but I'm after flavor. The first few videos I'm doing here are the standards, stuff you've all heard of, but then we'll branch out into some more. I got a bunch of hot sauces that I'll be able to review here, and I'm going to try to get at least a couple up a week doing this here. You guys try, because there's so many hot sauces out there, and I love using hot sauces, so it's pretty good. Talk a little bit about this right here. It's manufactured in New Iberia, Louisiana. It was Bruce Foods, really. In 2015, Summit Hill Foods bought them out, and they have this right here. Started in 1928. The peppers, it says it uses, and it specifically saes this: aged long cayenne and aged red pepper. So aged long cayennes they use. Aged red peppers. Could be a couple, but I'm assuming it's a red jalapeno. Gives a little more sweetness, and they probably clean it out so it's not as hot, because Louisiana-style is as hot. But it is fermented, and if I prefer to ferment it or not, I prefer a fermented. I'm not going to kick a non-fermented out, but fermented just seems to have a deeper flavor and everything like that. There's a couple of uses for non-fermented which I think are better. When you're doing it on sweets, if you ever have it on, it's going to sound weird, some of this, ice cream, some fruits, some hot sauces, and you're like, I think a non-fermented goes better with them. But as a whole, I prefer fermented. Scoville, they say 1 to 2,000, so it's going to be pretty mild. I'm going to do a scale. You'll see it right here. 1 to 10, 1's bell pepper, 10's like the dragon, 1 down the line, like to do everything like that. Once you get down to that end, it's all about the heat. There is no flavor. When it touches your tongue, you might taste the flavor, but it almost immediately stops. I like where the hot sauce enhances everything else, and if you have a lot of it, it just coats your mouth and makes it feel good. Unique fact about it: this was the first hot sauce to use Louisiana in its name. If you see a lot of Louisiana hot sauce, Louisiana this, Louisiana hot sauce, this was it. This is the original. This is what, there might have been some older ones, but this is one marketing took it all there. So Crystal, Frank's, all them that use Louisiana in their name, even Tabasco, this is Louisiana on it. These guys started using Louisiana first. Although Tabasco's been made longer, they really didn't say Louisiana on that. So let's give this a try. I haven't had any of this in a while. I always do about the same amount. I do about a half a teaspoon. Some of that hotter stuff out there that I might come to regret that. So if I get some super duper hot ones, I might cut it down a little bit. First, we'll give it a smell. Instantly, you're getting, you can smell the cayenne pepper and vinegar. Almost tastes a little salt, too. Almost a little salt. And I think that's, yeah, peppers, vinegar, and salt. Duh. But I wonder if they use more salt in this than the others. Like I said, I haven't had this in a while. But I do smell a little salt. But I do smell the cayenne pepper. So let's give it a try. Very mild. Very, very mild. I have another video on the sriracha, Tabasco brand sriracha sauce, which is my ketchup if I ever use ketchup. This is milder than that. You can tell there's pepper in it. 3 to 5 seconds later, you finally feel the capsaicin on your tongue. It's not, to me, it's not hot. Some people might think it's hot. This would be really good introducing somebody to hot sauce. If they're not a hot sauce person, they say it's too hot, start them with something like this. It's pretty mild. They can put a few drops on and it'll start building up. But I'm getting that earthy, fermented taste, which I like on here. And I forget how much I like this. I'm kind of glad I bought this. That's one of the nice things. I'm glad I'm buying hot sauces I haven't bought in a while, so that's going to be kind of good. Matter of fact, it's in the morning here. I'm outside in case you hear birds or something. It's just too nice of a day not to do it outside here. I haven't had breakfast or anything. I don't know, it's mid-late morning, 10, 11 o'clock. But I'm going to go make an omelet and throw some of this on there. It's that good. This would be really good. You know, omelets, everything. I think another good thing with this would be good for hot butter popcorn. Throw some of this in. Melt the butter, throw some of this into the butter, mix it, and then do that. That sounds good. I'm going to do that the next movie night. Put some of this in here because it's not too hot. My wife's not a big heat fan, so she'll have this though. But that'll be really good. I think, and that's what I'm going to do. So that should be good. That's an idea for you right there. So I hope you guys like this video here, and I do appreciate it. If you don't mind, give me a like. Everything that really helps out. Subscribe if you do want to there. If you want me to do any hot sauce or anything in particular, put it down below. Like I said, I got quite a few hot sauces I've collected now that I'll be reviewing here. I'm going to try to upload a couple a week. And then when I start traveling, I'm going to couple a week too when we start traveling next year sometime. So I do appreciate this. Everybody have a good day, and I thank you for watching, and